I'll pass Troy. Yeah, work today? Damn. Today, but but you came on the stream so late. What? 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 What is this? Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't really like how that looks. I should just keep it open. Huh. I didn't know this group was a Toho Dojin group. Oh, what is this? Please don't blow up my ears. Huh. Oh, they're pretty big, I guess. Just lacking in shape, some sort of form. The body chan slash coon figure. Which one was that? Oh, the Tamashii Nations one. Let me see. Never really took a good look at that one. They even have one. So my take on, you know, figures or maquettes like this is it's good for like general posing, and if you're having trouble with like lights and shadows, like that's pretty helpful for that, not gonna lie. But the mistake that I see with a lot of people with these is that, especially for beginner artists, they do the pose and they think it looks good, and they try way too hard to match it one-to-one with the reference that they took and onto the canvas, when in actuality the maquette doesn't have enough points of articulation, nor does it have like certain forms of like deformation to accurately I mean, it just becomes inaccurate. Like, especially arms raising. This is like a big point, I find. And this is something like, unless if like 3D models have gotten better about this, but like, usually when they rig the bones, like they only have like a single joint up here. So when they do this, like the whole, you know, deltoid doesn't move up. Yeah, you get the general idea. So I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent, but I think they could be pretty good. Like me personally, I don't have one of those. I do have a little what was this? Megami device figure over here, and they used to use Figma. I haven't really done that lately, but whenever I have issues, I actually just keep a clay model around. I have a clay maquette that I made myself. It's very basic though, but I think they could be pretty useful though. I always wanted to pick one up, I guess. Just never really got around to it though, but I would just be a little cautious and just like not try to stick with it so hard. I know I would fall into that problem. I know if I bought one and if I tried to use it as a reference, I would definitely like try to match it a little bit too closely. But it's not bad. I think the most value I would get out of it would just be to figure out shadows and things like that. That's my take. That's what I would. Yeah. But for me, like the biggest inspiration I get for my poses is just acting it. You know, I acted in front of a mirror, in front of a camera. I need a pee, but yeah, it's also really hot in this room. Oh my god. Ugh. But if you're having trouble with like pose inventions, it's not a bad little investment. I don't think. I don't dissuade people from using it. I wouldn't dissuade people from using it. Yeah. What was I working on? I see plenty of people on Twitter, like professional artists, use things like that too. Some people take it pretty far though, with their references, things like that. Going a little bit off topic, off tangent, but I'll see people use like 3D, pose 3D models in Clip or wherever, but they'll do like so many redraws over it. And I could always kind of tell, like, well, not always, but then like some artists, like, it kind of works within their style, but like other artists, I feel like there's one artist I follow in particular, like he really loves to go ham on just like making sure like his references are like really pitch perfect and then they align. Like he loves pulling textures from things and applying it to his illustrations. But there's always like a strange bit of like stiffness, like as if like the camera aperture is like different from the reference that he took to his final product. So it always looks a little bit off. Granted, he's a pretty skilled artist, but and then some other people, I've seen them, try to use a figure to pose something, and then they just. But I think, and then I also get this mentality because I think most of my camera angles are not like super dynamic, but definitely there's a feeling where you look at the vast majority of someone's work and then you realize like their camera like depth and angles are like almost all the same. Like of course they might be doing like from top down or slightly worm's eye or straight on, but there's just always a feeling that all their drawings just kind of stay the same. And I think that a lot of that might just come down to the unknown trepidation, like they're kind of scared to move past a certain roadblock. I don't know, I'm just rambling. But it's always good to have options, just always good to have things lying around. I mean, I bought this, right? I bought this hand and I don't actually use it a lot. Kind of use it sometimes just to figure out some more intricacies, but never really for like major blocking and posing. Usually that I just take a photo of my own hand and then I take a photo of that and I use that for my chief reference for the shapes. Yeah, when the hand is facing the viewer, yeah, it's decent for that. I mean, because otherwise, me doing it like this, it hurts. I get it. I wonder what would happen if I just bump that a little bit. Just made it a little bit stronger. Too much. Yeah, that's gonna need some work. I think the pants needed some adjustments. Just needs more contrast. I think the color's wrong though. So I guess it kind of depends on what kind of denim she's wearing. Let's just keep it mostly blue, I guess. Yeah. I don't know about the saturation. Boost the saturation and it comes towards and increase contrast. All that. I think I still want to try this. Arm is still kind of weak. Makes us. Yes, you've been telling me. You've been telling me you want to buy this hand. You could hold hands with it. And then you'll. Ow, that actually really hurts. I mean, I took that photo of me like holding the hand with this for reference for that Noir Blanc shot, but I ended up just taking a photo of my hands like together like this. It's just more natural for me. But I also needed pee, so I'll be back.